Jacob from Yellowback Sheep. Today, I want to talk about pickup evolution. About Tom Torero Vault, I have a lot of people in Discord that collaborating contents and try to help out. So thanks a lot for that. I'm still figuring out a way to do that. As Synology Transfer only give 20 people access to the share link. So I'm thinking doing that, and each 20 people, each person would get access, donate like $5 via Patreon or something like that. That would be about $100. So it should good for a year or two of the cloud service. Or I'm just find another cloud solution. I've been so busy running two different business and some gaming trying to get over one. I just like so many things going on. So sorry for the delay. And I will have it ready soon. And go to Discord group if you all have any question or want to contribute anything. So let's talk about topic today, which I think is very important for if you going to learn games or if you have been in game for a while. It's good to review, especially for people that haven't learned game. I will go from beginner to intermediate and then from intermediate to advanced on the step, the sticking point, the thing that you might have run into. If I miss something, let me know, comment below. So I'll also reference some of my experience as well, beside the explanation. So let's see first, when the book the games we call it jumps or loser. When you don't know anything about the game, when you still blue pill, when you still believe in Disney romance, you don't know how to talk to girls. You believe you have to buy girl flowers, take out to dinners, be supplicator, be super nice, be Mr. Nice Guy. I would recommend the book No More Mr. Nice Guy first. That's more like inner game and mindset, but also very important. So, with you find out about the game, either to the book, the game, or some YouTube infill that, which is rare nowadays because a lot game has been taken now. So I figured out through simple pickup for videos and reading the book, the games. Uh, figure about the games, like okay, this is interesting, and then you started to see, is this actually work, is this just some fantasy novel? And usually 50% of people who read the books decide, okay, I'm gonna try something out. So when they try, you go to fear phase. You pissing your pants talking to a girl. I remember my first day going out day game. I didn't have a wing. I didn't know anyone. I was in the big, semi big city. I went out. I walked around for 2 hours up and down the street, and my goal was just to say hi to someone, and I couldn't. It's not even a day game. I couldn't for 2 hours. But I didn't want to give up. I guess it's part of myself of who I am. The next day I come back and do for another hour or so. I was able to approach like an old lady like, hey, I like her jacket or something like that. And I was like, oh, and then I just run away. So happy that I be able to talk to a stranger. And yeah, then just keep progressing until I be able to say hi to a girl for like 5 seconds. Oh my God, you look so nice, and just like ran away, pissing my pants, and keep going. Maybe people be able to tell, hey, you look cute. I want to say hello, and slowly, and also following the project goal of simple pickup. That when they went over very simple. They call simple pickup. It's very simple. Eye contact, keep your body language stand up straight. Down, they call it down talk. It's a tonality. They talk down in the end, and keep eye contact. That's all three things. Only itself is already hard to do while you're pissing a band. You're like so nervous talking to a girl. So when you pass the fear phase, it never actually goes away, but you know how to cope with it. Then you go to rejection phase, and the rejection phase, it feels like shit at first time somebody rejected you because you never been put yourself out there as much. And when you do, somebody reject you, you feel really bad because hey, I put so much effort. I overcame so much fear, but somebody rejected me. You feel really bad, but then you also kind of desensitized to it. You feel, it's not a rejection, It got nothing to do with you. There's so many YouTube video or courses they teach you like how to deal with rejection, even the one that's non-related to game. It also helpful and that help you cope with rejection. And then you go to flex phase, which is You get a tons of numbers, and you get tons and tons of number, but they didn't go anywhere. So it, this lasted me for almost a year. Um, the flake in the beginner locks gotta switch plays, go back and forth a lot. Flake, beginner locks, keep getting flakes. Uh, and I got so many flakes number, and I didn't expect, but because when you was a beginner, you was very happy when you got a number. So oh yes, it's numbers, and the number. A lot of time you just do it for the number. It's not even for the result because that's what make you feel better, even though it's not good in general. Just to feel validated because of the number. So you get some beginner lucks. Yes, even if you beginner, you get some beginner luck. For me, even though I'm Asian, I just went to, I think within that 1 year, I met two girls. No, three girls that they only date Asian guys. So really, it's just beginner luck. I thought, oh my God, my game was so good, but actually, I was just got lucky. But I kind of a little bit more confidence when I was before. So yes, beginner luck is different from guy get lucky at the bar. That would say the drunken luck is different. This is day game. You get beginner luck, but you have to put in some work. You have to go to all these phases just to get lay. One is a while, depending on how good looking you are and how confident you are. So yes, look at money doesn't matter, but it does contribute to the luck factors. So it did. I did. Like if you luck, just luck, you run into a girl that only date the Indian guy, white guy, Asian guy. So if you white, you probably but have more chance. I guess I don't know. But at this phase, your game probably may still still your game still developed. So they take a little more. So once I was in this phase for almost 2 years because I didn't pay for any coaching. I was so cheap. I was so broke as a student too. I didn't pay for good coffee sometimes. um, so then you decide to get some lifestyle change because like, okay, I have out again, but I want to be attractive instead of acting attractive because a lot of the game was acting as an attractive man. But then you felt, hey, why don't I become attractive instead of acting as alpha? So you do. So for me, I started working out in the gym. I never went to the gym before. I saw some of the simple pickup advice. I get to the gym. I do some meditation, 20 minutes a day. I do some eating healthy, getting on diet, um, do some journaling. What else? Yeah, getting more hobbies, friend and outside pickup. Try to make your life more interesting. Then you, from lifestyle change, you have mindset change. When you learn no more about inner game, how to be more confident. That's not related to game, but it does help how to be how not to be affected by rejection, how not to how how not to like let all the bad shit in life affect you. So a lot of these mindset change also help your game as well. I would say more inner game, but the outer game they want to get you started because if you just sit at home reading about inner game, you just keep up the day game or just keep up pick up artists doesn't help you at all. So when you go to mindset change, which you get both outer game and inner game, then you are closer to intermediate, but you have to figure out your sticking point because everyone's sticking point is different. So some people sticking point for my sticking point, I was able to qualify the guys. I wasn't teasing or I wasn't able to sexualize the conversation. I didn't know how. I didn't know about Tom Terrell during that phase. Well, I didn't know how to tease, how to flirt because simple pickup only teaches you how to say hi and I think be open directly. And I thought that open directly would be enough to show your intent. But if you open directly, hey, I think you're cute to want to say hi. But if the conversation you talk about weather, like uh, stuff, it doesn't go anywhere. So I figure, oh, maybe the conversation should go. The topic should be like you and about her, or you and her. This shouldn't be about anything else beside that. So that's one of my sticking points, and I figured okay, and then the conversation become more relatable of between men and women. It's not about talking about some um, whether city, travel doesn't make sense. It had to be about you and her. So you have to figure out your own sticking point. That's one of my sticking point. And then another sticking point was I wasn't able to qualify the girl enough, or like push pull enough. Like you have to figure out your sticking point. Then once you figure out your sticking point, this is in roadmap. I won't talking more about all of this. I might maybe make another podcast where we'll talk about each of these. Which one you guys prefer? Let me know. So when you figure out your sticking point, you start to get some more result. You have more date, more follow up, then you become more consistent result. The more sex, more day, more instant day. Now my sticking point too. I never asked for instant day. When I start asking, they got so many. You know, also the mindset about the instant day, like you have to think that it's possible. If you think instant day is not possible, it won't happen. When I change that, also these is not they kind of in order, but also it kind of switch sometimes too. So you get sticking point. I get back to mindset to fix my sticking point. I do some lifestyle change to getting back to sticking point. So a lot of these, uh, it's a lot of these. It can go the other direction as well. So when you get to, let's say you go from at this point, it took me 4 years, maybe 4 or 5 years. This is art, it's not science. So it's like playing a piano. Some kid get good at 6 months and they play like Mozart. Some people take 5 years just to play half as good. So it's an art, it's not a science. So if you're going to play the game, you gotta have to accept that there's no uh, specific timeline, and there's just step by step how to do it. But everyone gonna be different. How you're gonna do gonna be slightly different. How fast you get good gonna be slightly different. There's things that you can do to get good faster. Taking coaching. I never take coaching. I didn't have the money. Figure things out by myself. Reading, watching YouTube video, torrent stuff sometimes. Uh, so yeah, from at this point, it took me about 4 to 5 years to get from beginner, loser to consistent, intermediate result. So I think Tom said that if you get like 1 in 30 or 1 in 50, then you become more of an intermediate. One in 100, then you're a beginner. That's that. But this is still is an art. It's hard to say for everyone. So at this point, uh, let's see. I'm probably gonna go over on the next podcast from intermediate to advanced and on the red pill and everything that you're going to. So I'm probably gonna end this one as now, and then we're gonna go more over advanced and red pill and blue pill on the next video. Uh, Comment below anything. Enjoy Discord, chat with us. Try to build communities for day gamer around the world. Yeah, I'll see you guys until next time.